What's up, fellas? So today I'm here to talk about the best way to get a girl back to your place. All right, because I seen some of you guys was asking this, and you just want to know how to get back to your place. And the guy emailed me this also, so I'm gonna talk about this right here, guys. All right, guys. First thing you need to know about most of this shit with women, a lot of it boils down to social programming. All right, nothing overrides social programming. All right, you can't beat social programming. And what I mean by social programming is whatever she's programmed to believe is how she's going to act on the date. So you can't beat that. So hypothetically speaking, guys, when I say social programming, if I meet a girl that's been socially programmed that a lady do not go back to a dude's place on the first crib, on the first date, she's not coming back to your place. All right. If a woman is programmed not to sleep with you on the first date, I don't care how high her interest is. High interest cannot override social programming. If a woman is programmed to not kiss on the first date, she will not kiss you on the first date. High interest do not override social programming. All right, that's the way it is, guys. And I will kick it to you guys. I programmed a lot of you guys not to do expensive first and second dates. I programmed you guys in that. So if a woman even suggested, you've been programmed. AMS said don't do that shit, so I'm not doing that shit. All right, that's why I say social programming. All right, that means that you are hardwired into, or you've been talked into believing this is how a man's supposed to carry himself, and women are taught this is how a woman's supposed to carry herself on a date. All right, so you can't beat that. All right, so if a woman been socially programmed not to go back on your first date, ain't nothing you can say or do, how her interest is, she ain't coming back to your place on the first date. So let's just hypothetically say she's not been socially programmed not to come back to your place on the first date. Well, guys, this basically boils down to her having high initial interest or having pretty decent interest and you raising it over the date. All right. So, my number one way to raise a woman's interest over to date is, like I tell you guys over and over again, we don't bitch about that shit over here. I use female hypergamy against them. All right. So simply just discussing my purpose without bragging, guys, because if you bragging on your purpose, now you're trying to sell yourself. All right. Trying to sell yourself means that you're overcompensating, which means that she's out your league. All right. So what I do is I set it up for her to ask me about my purpose. All right, so you got to set the shit up. So if you're on your purpose and you're doing pretty good in your life, you don't want to just start bragging about, oh yeah, I got this going on, got that, I make this much money. No, you got to know how to set shit up. Like we playing chess, all right, not checkers. So I set it up. So I'll say something to the effect of, so what type of work you do and where you see yourself in 5 or 10 years. Well, by me asking her that, now she can ask me because I asked her. But guess what? We playing chess. I want the bitch to ask me that. All right, that's why I asked her. All right, because I want her to ask me back. So now I'm bragging, but you twist my arm. I didn't want to talk about this. I didn't want to talk about all these great things I'm doing. You asked me a question, so I gotta discuss it, but I didn't really want to discuss it. You twist my arm. All right, so I'll tell you. All right, so that's the bottom line, guys. That's how you do that. You set that up by asking her so she can ask it back. And if you're a guy on your purpose, this works great for you. If you're not on your purpose and you're flipping burgers at Burger King, you might want to avoid this question, all right? You might don't want to ask a girl that. This is for guys that are on their purpose. So hypothetically, say you're a musician and say you got a job in the morning and then you playing gigs at night. The first thing she's going to be like, oh, well, when the next time you playing? I want to come, all right? That's what you want, all right? Now, if you're somebody you're doing well in your life and you set it up, you got to know how to talk about this without bragging or trying to sell yourself. So you just talk about it like, you don't want to talk about it like you too enthused, like, this is all I am. So you want to talk about it like, no big deal. I made $500,000 last year. No big deal. I'm not bragging about it. You don't actually tell the woman what you made last year, but y'all guys get what I'm saying. You don't want to come across as you're bragging. You want to come across as you asked me a question, so I'll tell you. And it just so happened that it's these great things because you're on your purpose. Now, here's the thing. The little female hypergamy brain goes to start spinning. So now she naturally wants to see if you all talk. All right. Now she got to see if you all talk. So now she wants to see, okay, he said he's doing all these great things, this, that, and the other. Now the bitch wants to see how you live, where you live. All right. That's her natural. She wants to see if the picture is matched what you're drawing. All right. That's the thing. That's why I use female hypergamy against them. All right. So if, let's hypothetically say I'm dating a woman, and let's hypothetically say she stayed far away, and so I went to her the first date so I could set up for her to come back to me on the second date. Well, that's how I set it up, because by me talking about my purpose, now the little greedy bitch want to see where I live, because now female hypergamy is kicking in, and so now she wants to see if it was all fucking talk. That's what I want, guys. I use female hypergamy against them. So when I'm talking about, being on my purpose and what I got going on in my life, this is going to lure women back to want to see how I'm living, all right? Now, like I said, guys, don't then override social programming, all right? I don't give a fuck if you hit the lucky lotto. If a woman is programmed to not kiss on the first date, or not to come back to a dude house on the first date, or not to sleep with a dude on the first date, no matter how smooth you are, or how great you is, or how high her interest is, you can't overcome that. Social programming wins out every time. And I tell you, like I tell you guys, I got you guys socially programmed not to go on expensive first dates and all this and other. So even if a bitch suggested, if you say, hey, let's meet at this pub or something like that, or this bar or something, and the bitch throw some shit at you about, well, can we just go to this restaurant? You guys have been socially programmed. No, I'm not doing that bullshit. All right. That's what social programming is, guys. All right. Now, somebody had asked me what to say when a girl says, I love you and I miss you and things like this here. All right, guys, so let's take this at the first step. This first thing we need to know is, well, why would she say that? She ain't saying it for nothing. She's saying it so she can hear it back, all right? Because you're doing a great job of not validating her. She don't know where she stands, so she wants to hear it back. And let's hypothetically say you already said, well, I already told the man I love her. That was yesterday. She don't know how you feel today. You guys see what I'm saying? So if a girl told you I love you this morning, and well, she already know I love her. I told her this morning. That was this morning. She need to hear it again to make sure you still love her. All right. So that's the thing with that, guys. You got her uncertain. So for my guys out there that know better than to give a woman this type of validation, you simply guys gonna say something like, what do you love about me? Or what do you miss about me? So if a girl asks you, say I miss you, I love you, and obviously you don't want to be rude and not say nothing, I would simply say, what do you love about me? What do you miss about me? All right. And if, let's hypothetically say, she tell you and then she come back with you about, do you love me? You simply tell her, you know how I feel about you. All right. That's how you don't want to give her no validation, guys. All right. The second you give a woman validation, the second they start to pull back, they can't fucking help it, guys. Guys, here's the thing. To keep a woman attracted, they need to constantly feel that you're not that engaged, all right? Unless you're a beta male provider, then it don't matter, all right? But I'm training alphas over here, and I'm trying to teach y'all guys how we keep women engaged, all right? Is we know not to get on no validation. Now, if you classify as a beta male provider, then it don't matter about all this, because she don't love you for you no way. She just love you as a beta male provider. So tell her you love all day. It don't matter if she knows where she stands with you. She's not with you for that. All right. Like I tell you guys, if you're a beta male provider, you don't need no personality. You can tell a bitch you love all day, and she's still going to be right there with you because she's with you for that. She's not with you for the emotional. She don't love you. She look at you as a wallet. I'm talking about alpha males that want women that love us for us. If you're an alpha male, women generally like us and love us for us. If you're a beta male provider, women don't care about being uncertainty with you and all this. They don't need all that because you just a fucking credit card. You just a fucking bank account, an ATM. That's all you is to a woman, all right? That's all you is to a woman. She look at you as a contract. I provide him sex, and he provides me financial stability. That's all you is. So you, for any guy that's watching this and shaking his head like, I tell my girl, yeah, you're a fucking beta male provider. She looks at you as a fucking checkbook. That's all you is. I'm talking about alpha males are the only guys that women care about for who they are. I'm talking about the sexual alphas. I'm not talking about the alpha males in the real world who, got their own business and stuff like that. All right, because women look at them as beta male providers too. I'm talking about the guys who women just look at as sexual alphas. We are the only ones that women can look at and say, I just want to fuck him for him. He just do it for me. Well, the reason we keep them engaged is we keep them uncertain. All right, women are emotional by them never knowing where they stand with us. We keep them emotional, keeping them attached to us, guys. That's how that shit works. So you never want to tell a woman no shit like, I love you and I miss you. All right, just simply ask her a question. What do you love about me? What do you miss about me? And then if she answer it and then come right back with, well, do you love me? You know how I feel about you. All right. And then she come back, well, do you? You know how I feel about you. That's all, guys. We ain't getting these bitches no uncertainty. All right. If you get, you ain't giving these bitches no certainty. Guys, soon as a woman gets certain, that's when the blowjobs stop. That's when they start doing all their fuckery, because now they got certainty, they got validation. They started to do all this pulling back. You want a woman to stay sucking on your dick. You want a woman thinking like, I got to do everything, climb mountains, keep this motherfucker happy. All right, that's what we want. We don't want these bitches getting no certainty. All right, guys. But getting back to the first topic, guys, social programming overrides everything. That's entry level and everything. All right, even me, if I go out with a girl, and even if I'm doing all my game, and obviously I know how to pass shit tests and all that bullshit. If I run into a woman that's been socially programmed, even me, as many women as I done slept with, and it done reached over 100 I know for a fact 2 years ago it reached over 100, all right? Even me, I could not, even that year, I couldn't even get all the women back. I say I got 80, 75% maybe back to the house on the first day because I knew they were socially programmed. All right? And if you go out with a woman and she won't kiss you on the first day or something, she probably been socially programmed. All right? I read something that told her a woman does this, a woman does that. All right? Everything, social programming overrides everything. But beyond that, beyond the socially programmed women that have been socially programmed, you simply just telling a woman about your purpose without bragging about it, all right? And now you're using female hypergamy against them, and now the greedy little bitch wants to see if the picture is lined up to what you're drawing and what you're telling her. She wants to see if everything comes on. So if I'm talking about I got my own security company and I'm talking about I'm the successful trainer in the city, obviously I'm not going to tell a girl I'm a dating coach. Obviously, for obvious reasons, I'm not going to tell a woman I'm a dating coach because it's only going to make her want to be more of a challenge since I'm a dating coach. Now she want to say, oh, well, I want to see if you can get me since you're so good. So obviously I don't want to tell a woman I'm a dating coach. Like I tell you guys, you don't want women to know your level of expertise. You don't want women knowing you watching alpha male strategies. You don't want women know you reading red pill books. You want them to think you some dumb beta male cook that don't know what's going on. What are we doing for dinner? You don't want women to know that you're not no naive beta cook. You want them thinking you fucking some naive beta cook. You don't want them to know that, oh, I know about female hypergamy. I know y'all true nature. You don't want them knowing that. I don't want a woman to know I'm a dating coach. If a woman knew I'm a dating coach, she gonna know, oh, you know all the fuckery we do. I don't want a woman to know that I know that type of shit. All right, it'll just make her be more of a challenge. All right, I just go on a date. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm just some dumb fuck. You get what I'm saying, guys? Never let a woman know that you actually know what the fuck you're doing. If you got red pill books and shit, and you got dating channels on your phone and shit, don't let her know that shit. Don't let her know you watch that shit. It's only gonna make her be more of a challenge and a bigger bitch because she knows that you're in training. All right, that's the bottom fucking line, guys. All right, guys. Like the video, comment down below what y'all guys want to see next. Holla back.